Hello, welcome to Naturally Curious UK. My name is Graham Wallace, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, then a special welcome to you. You'll see my channel is mostly about the nature and wildlife that I've managed to get on camera close to home or elsewhere here in the UK. Right, little robin just landed on the table and flew off. But yeah, so a special welcome to you if it's your first time here. Now, the other day I was at a location not far from home in South Essex, a place called Little Belhus Country Park, and I was getting down low, as you can see here, and I was pointing my camera at damselflies. So let's have a look and see what I've managed to photograph and film. Now, do stay to the end for two reasons. Firstly, I've got a little tip for you about how to bring damselflies closer to your camera, and also I will show you an outtake of an earlier attempt I made a few minutes ago to record this piece to camera, and the reason why it didn't go quite to plan. So do stay to the end. But let's have a look at some of my photos and footage, shall we? The main feature of Little Belhus Country Park is the triangular lake of about 2 hectares or 5 acres in size. I'd situated myself near the western corner. At first there seemed to be nothing much to point my camera at, apart from a few pond skaters and a great crested grebe. However, having observed something interesting out in the middle of the lake, I hit upon an idea. Stay to the end of this video and I'll tell you what that was. Suffice to say, I was soon having more luck, mainly with one particular species, the small red-eyed damselfly. Very similar to the slightly larger red-eyed damselfly. I'll leave links to the British Dragonfly Society's pages on both species in the video description. I don't know which species that fly is that's bothering the damselfly. Maybe my friend Neil Phillips of UK Wildlife can tell me. A nice bit of song from a Chetty's warbler there. Apart from the small red-eyed damselfly, I did manage to photograph a couple of other damselfly species. One being this blue-tailed damselfly. The other being this common blue damselfly. I've included the scientific names on screen, but I'm going to sidestep trying to pronounce them on this occasion. Again, I've included links in the description. I did also photograph one dragonfly, but it was a terrible photo because I'd had my settings all wrong. Straight off the camera it looked like this. All I've done to this version is to crop it. But being as I shoot in RAW, I had a go at rescuing it in RAW therapy and GIMP and ended up with this. Still pretty poor, but heaps better than the unprocessed JPEG. I think this is a migrant hawker, but I'm happy to be corrected if I'm wrong. So I do hope you enjoyed that. It was a good location. It took a while for them to start showing because I got there about 8:30 and they didn't really start showing till about 10 o'clock when things started warming up. But if I'm slightly distracted, it's because I've got a robin on the table right next to me eating some crumbs of stuff that I put out yesterday. So apologies if I'm a little distracted. Hello, how you doing? All right? let's just see if I can get him on camera. There he is, down in the corner. Beautiful. We call him Cocky. Anyway, yes, tips for how to bring damselflies closer to you. What you need to do, get a bit of broken reed and just chuck it into the water just a few feet from the bank, and then get down low and wait. I found that the damselflies like to land on bits of floating vegetation. I spotted some a long way out in the lake, so I thought I'll try a bit closer in and see if I can attract them in, and that seems to work. Now before we go, let's just have a look at that failed piece to camera that I tried earlier, and you'll see why it failed. And the other day I was at a location not far from home in South Essex, a place called Little Belhus Country Park, and I was pointing my camera at, bloody hell, so yeah, the perils of trying to do pieces to camera with aircraft flying over in formation. But yeah, do join me again soon here on Naturally Curious UK. Meanwhile, as always, you stay safe, stay sane, stay curious, keep enjoying the wonders of nature God has blessed us with. Cheerio.